I want to share with you my process of creating, even though I feel cringe. I always feel cringe about painting and drawing, especially I do that in coffee shops and I'm super self-conscious. I want to share that with you because chances are you feel the same way. Just to give you an idea, this is the kind of thing I do. I use lots of different tools. I like neon colors, as you can see. I like really bright sun and colors. And I use a bunch of different material. And so whenever I come, I like to come with a bunch of things. I always have different notebooks as well, so it takes a lot of space. I tend to write as well, write and also draw and paint and mix it all. Sometimes I'm angry. And so I just want to show you, to explain to you that I think we all feel a bit shy and self-conscious about what we paint. But you know what? I do it anyway because it's part of the process. I like to be in coffee shops because when I'm in coffee shops, I feel that I get the life from everywhere. I feel the energy from the room and it wakes me up. I love coffee as well. So I kind of like, this is my time. I don't check my phone. My phone is usually not even on the table. And then I just take my colors and I create, and I like it to be extremely messy. I'm just going to show you. I just want you to see that it can be super messy and unplanned because this is supposed to be fun and this is supposed to be somewhere where you create space for yourself. For me, creating is very much a matter of carving space for myself. I feel like every day we get so much information in. It's like the world is happening around us, the world is happening to us, and yet I need to create space for myself. That's what I do. But that being said, I do feel always a bit cringe. I think one of my shadows is to be childish. It's definitely a shadow for me. I feel like, oh my God, like the waiter and the people around might feel like I'm being a child. And yeah, to some extent, you could argue that's what I do because I want to create a mess and then I have paint everywhere. Usually it becomes a big mess. But I don't know. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's part of the process. Of course, I paint a lot at home, especially paint, because paint is harder to bring in a coffee shop. But you tend to feel lonely after a while to be just at home painting alone. That's why I like to, in the morning I do here, and usually in the evening I do at home. So it's okay to feel cringe. It's okay to feel like childish. It's okay to create a mess. I think it's a choice. I give permission to myself to do that. And yeah, I just want to invite you, hopefully inspire you to give permission to yourself to create a mess, be cringy, be a child, and just do something for the sake of doing something completely useless. You know, in a way, what I mean is it has no impact in the world. It's just for me and for you. Yeah, just go nuts. It makes me feel cringy that it's like childish, but actually I always correct myself. I'm like, no, actually that's not childish, that's childlike. It's childlike, that's different. When I paint and draw, it's definitely my inner child that's like speaking. It's like it needs to come alive, it needs to have space in this world. I know that it's my inner child because I only use yellow, orange, red, pink. I use very, very bright colors like that. But the funny thing is, that's not even what I wear. It's not even like the colors I would buy in a store for anything. But somehow when I draw, those are the only color I use. And so clearly it's like something that's coming from deeper than just my current adult conscious self. Current adult self would probably pick more like green, blues, you know, things that are more flattering for me, but actually no, like that's all I'm interested about. It's those colors and the neon. And so that's my inner child taking space, speaking to me. taking space. And I coach women, and I hear like every day my clients like feel like they're suffocating in their life. Like there is a sense of everything is, life is always like a bunch of responsibilities and duties and demands. Like people have demands, the reality, and it's like, like, yes, this takes time, but it doesn't take that much time. But on top of that, it creates space for me. Like I'm breathing. When I do that, I'm breathing. If you want to breathe, if you want to stop from the suffocation, I recommend drawing and painting and writing. I write as well, like it's a mix. But also, I dance, I move. Like it's all about doing things that just gives you pleasure, joy, instant pleasure, instant joy. I'm not doing it for the final result, although it is always nice to have like something nice at the end, but I'm doing it because I'm actually enjoying having lots of yellow on my finger and it's just all my emotions. Like I go and I'm like, I'm going for it. Yeah, so that's my process. I hope that's useful. If you want more of those, please like, subscribe. I would love for you to comment. Do you create? What do you do? Do you want to create? What's stopping you? I can create more content that's relevant for you if you want. Cheers.